every single advice video that I made for tabletop role-playing games. The thing I advise, I have done. I never just tell you what I think. I tell you what I've tried in the game. Because I want to make sure that if somebody takes a piece of advice that I have offered, or an idea that I have offered, and they take that back to the table, it will work for them. It won't collapse. They won't find some issue with it that I did not know about. So it's going to be good advice. Now, when I came into the hobby, I met up with older dungeon masters who were mentors to me, especially my first DM, and that's what they did. They passed their wisdom off, meaning what they actually knew, not what they thought, what they actually did in the games. That was the wisdom that they would share with you. And so I want to share my wisdom, my gathered knowledge through the years of game mastering, which I started to do in 1991. And I want to be a mentor to new people in the hobby. I want to be able to give them the things that I know that work. And I don't want them to have their egos get in the way. And I'm not putting these videos together because I think I'm better than they are. And these videos are not serving my ego. It's not an ego thing. It's just hey, I've had a lot of years here, and I don't think I'm above you, but I do think I know more than you if you're new, and my information will probably be very valuable to you in your experience. I remember a number of years ago, there's a YouTuber named Sam OG, and he had listened to a lot of my tabletop role-playing game videos, and he said, okay, I hear you preach a lot. I want to try your game. So we agreed to try a bit of one-on-one gaming, where I would run the game so he could experience how I run the game. After I ran a gaming session for him, he came back to me and said, I can't believe it. I said, well, what can't you believe? He's like, you do everything that you say in your videos. You're not full of shit. You actually do the things that you say in your videos. I'm like, well, yeah, because I don't make shit up to make myself look good. I don't tell you what I think I know for sure is true. I make sure I know it's true, and then I tell you. I promise anyone in the tabletop role-playing game hobby, if you go to my playlist for my tabletop role-playing game advice videos, what you'll find in there is me sharing information with you where I've actually played this stuff out at the table. Like, I've actually done it. And when I give you opinions, it's really coming from in-game knowledge. Like, it's not me reading the material over and over again for decades and barely gaming and then telling you what I think, which is true for a lot of guys in the old school part of the hobby. They did more reading than gaming, so you hear a lot of opinions where they're not really sure. Well, they are sure, but their confidence is based on ignorance because it's not really from gaming. It's just what they think from reading. Or you get a lot of egotistic guys out there that think if they can't do something, it means you can't really do it. But it can be done. It's just their ego tells them that if they can't do it, nobody can. Wow. So please, do me a favor. Check out the gaming advice videos. They're not there to attack you. Forget about who I am and what you think of me. I promise you, what I'm saying to you is real, and those videos will benefit you if you need help. If you run out of ideas or whatever, check them out, right? If you really want to know things about like theater of the mind and shit like this, check them out. I do not say the typical repeated shit that other people say. Anyway, for now, take care.